Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Daily English Boost podcast. I'm Tom, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Every time you press play, you're doing something powerful. You're building your confidence and your voice in English. And today's episode is one you can use every single day of your life. Because today, we're going to talk about one of the most useful things in conversation: how to talk about yourself in English. Think about it every time you meet someone new. At work, at school, while traveling, or even online, people always want to know who you are. They ask, "What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?" It sounds simple, but these are the first sentences that help people connect with you. And that's why today, I'll help you build a strong, natural self-introduction. We'll go step by step with clear patterns, easy examples, and some fun practice. So take a deep breath, relax, and get ready to speak out loud with me. Let's make English a natural part of who you are. Let's start with the first and most important thing: your name. When you meet someone, the first thing they usually ask is, "What's your name?" There are two simple and natural ways to answer. You can say, "My name is Tom," or "I'm Tom." Both are correct. Let's practice together. Repeat after me slowly. My name is Tom. Great. Now try. I'm Tom. Perfect. You can also make your introductions sound warmer and more personal by adding a small detail. For example, my full name is Thomas, but people call me Tom. That's actually true for me. On my passport, it says Thomas, but my friends just say Tom. Try it with your own name. Say, my full name is, but people call me. Nice, that sounds natural. You see, when you say, people call me, you tell others how to address you, and that makes the conversation feel friendly and easy. For example, my name's Alexander, but people call me Alex. Or, my name's Catherine, but people call me Kate. Now you try. Say your name out loud, then add how people call you. Good job! Let's move to the next important part: where you're from. This is one of the most common questions you'll hear anywhere in the world. Where are you from? The basic pattern is, I'm from plus country. For example, I'm from Vietnam. Or, I'm from Japan. Easy, right? Now you try it. Say it out loud. I'm from plus your country. But you can also add more detail. For example, I'm from Cairo. It's in Egypt. Or, I'm from Hanoi. It's in the north of Vietnam. This small addition helps people understand more about your background, and it makes your English sound natural. Let's do it together. I'm from Plus City. It's in Plus Country. Great! And if your story is a little more interesting, you can use this pattern. I was born in Plus Place, but I live in Plus Place now. For example, I was born in Spain, but I live in Mexico now. Or, I was born in a small town, but I live in a big city now. This sentence gives people a small window into your life story. Try it yourself. Say, I was born in, but I live in now. Nicely done. Here's a quick cultural tip. In English-speaking countries, people often connect quickly over places. If you say, I'm from Italy, someone might respond, "Oh, I love Italian food." Or, "I visited Rome last year." That's a natural way to start a friendly conversation. So don't worry, people aren't being nosy, they're just showing interest. Next, let's talk about your age. In English, we usually say, I'm 25 years old, or simply, I'm 25. In daily conversations, most people skip the years old. Let's practice. I'm 20. I'm 20. I'm 45. Excellent. And if you don't want to give your exact number, that's okay too. You can say, I'm in my 20 seconds, or I'm in my 40 seconds. That means somewhere between 40 and 49. You can even be more specific. I'm in my early 30 seconds, 31 to 33. Or I'm in my late 40 seconds, 47 to 49. Try one now. Say, I'm in my great job. Now, let's move on to your family. People often ask, do you have brothers or sisters? Or, do you have siblings? Remember, siblings means brothers and sisters. You can answer, yes, I have one brother. Or, yes, I have two sisters. You can add detail. I have an older sister. Or, I have a younger brother. Try saying your own version. Good. If you don't have any brothers or sisters, you can say, I'm an only child. That means you're the only son or daughter in your family. Let's say it together. I'm an only child. Perfect. Sometimes people ask, do you live with your family? This question is about your living situation. You can say, yes, I live with my parents. Or, I live with my wife and children. If you live alone, you can say, I live alone. Or, I live on my own. You can also say, I live with friends. Each version is simple and natural. Okay, now let's talk about another big topic, your job or studies. One of the first questions people ask in small talk is, what do you do? Be careful, this question doesn't mean, what are you doing right now? It means, what is your job? So, you can answer with this pattern, I'm a plus job. For example, excellent. If you want to give more detail, add where you work. For example, I'm a teacher. I work in a high school. Or, I'm a driver. I drive a taxi. Or, I'm a cook. I work in an Italian restaurant. One short detail makes your answer sound natural and personal. If you don't have a job right now, that's okay too. You can say, I'm looking for a job right now, or I'm between jobs. That's a polite way to say you're not working at the moment. If you study, you can say, I'm a student, and you can add what you study. I study English. I study engineering. Or even, I study at Oxford University. Let's practice that. I study plus subject at plus school. Great work! If you both study and work, you can combine them. I study business, and I also work in a shop. Or, I'm a student, but I have a part-time job in a cafe. That's a natural way to talk about your busy life. Now, let's talk about personality. This helps people understand who you are beyond your job or family. You can say, I'm friendly. I'm shy. I'm hardworking. I'm funny. Simple words, but they tell a lot about you. For example, I often say, I'm friendly and patient. I like listening to people. Try that. Say, I'm and good. You can also use words about energy. I'm active. I'm relaxed. Or about attitude. I'm positive. I'm open-minded. You don't need big words, simple adjectives work best. If someone asks, what are you like? They mean your personality, not your hobbies. You can answer, I'm friendly and curious. Or, I'm quiet but creative. In job interviews, people often ask, how would you describe yourself? You can say, I'm hardworking, creative, and reliable. Now take a second to think, how would you describe yourself? Say it out loud. I'm great. That's your English personality statement. Now it's your turn to practice everything we learned. I'll ask you questions, and you answer them out loud, just like in a real conversation. Don't just think, actually say the words. Ready? Let's go. What's your name? Good. Say it again with confidence. My name is perfect. Where are you from? Nice. Add more detail. I'm from, it's in, excellent. How old are you? Great. You can say, I'm years old, or I'm in my S. Do you have brothers or sisters? Wonderful. Add one more detail. I have an older brother, or I have two younger sisters. Do you live with your family? Nice work. Say, I live with my parents, or I live alone. What do you do? Awesome. Say, I'm a teacher, or I'm a student. You can add more, I'm a teacher. I work in a primary school. Or, I'm a student. I study English. How would you describe yourself? Great answer. Say it proudly, I'm friendly and curious. Or, I'm hardworking and positive. Now, let's put it all together in one smooth self-introduction. Repeat after me slowly, then try to say it again in your own words. Hi, my name's Tom. I'm from the United States, but I live in London. I'm in my 42nd. I have one older sister. I live with my family. I'm a language teacher, and I work with students from all around the world. I'm friendly, patient, and curious. Nice to meet you. Now you try. Take a deep breath, smile, and say your version out loud. Imagine you're meeting someone for the first time. Ready? Go ahead. That's it. You just introduced yourself naturally in English. You sounded confident, clear, and friendly. Remember, every time you practice, these sentences become easier. You're not just learning English, you're building your English identity. Let's go one step further. Try answering these extra questions on your own. Where do you live now? What do you like to do in your free time? What kind of person are you? Take a pause, think for a second, and answer out loud. That's how you make English active, not passive. My friends, you did an amazing job today. You didn't just listen, you spoke, practiced, and built the sentences that help you connect with people in real life. Talking about yourself is more than grammar and words. It's how you share your story, your identity, and your confidence. Remember, it's okay to start simple. My name is, I'm from. I'm a student. That's already communication. The more you practice, the more natural it feels. So use these patterns every day with friends, classmates, or even just while looking in the mirror. And don't forget, you don't need perfect English to be understood. You just need real English, your voice, your story, your energy. Confidence grows when you use your words, not when you hide them. So I want you to keep going. Keep repeating. Keep improving. You are becoming more fluent every single time you speak. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on the Daily English Boost podcast. I'm so proud of you for showing up and practicing today. Remember, keep listening, keep speaking, keep growing. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow and subscribe to the Daily English Boost podcast so you never miss a chance to learn and grow with me. Take care, my friends. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.